Hi, I'm Ruby from Red Ruby Jewelry, and you know I love vintage jewelry. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite brands of vintage jewelry, Sarah Coventry Jewelry. The Sarah Coventry brand is an American brand, now out of business, which makes it have some value in and of itself. The company was founded by the Stewarts in Newark, New York, between Syracuse and Rochester in about 1949. And it was one of the first companies, or one of the companies after World War II, that was a direct marketing company. So, sort of like a Mary Kay, uh, where people did parties and had distributorships. That's what Sarah Coventry started out to be. The company was around, really flourished after World War II because women really wanted to wear jewelry. Here's a piece, by the way. This is a Sarah Coventry pin. And I have a lot of Sarah Coventry pieces, really nice quality. This one happens to have a Star of David on it, as well as some really cool colored rhinestones. The quality of the metal's really nice, as with all Sarah Coventry. She makes necklaces, or the company makes necklaces and bracelets and pins. I happen to be wearing a pin. I have lots of other Sarah Coventry pieces, but I sort of have to come upon them. I don't have them all in one area, unfortunately. But the company, like I said, took off because women after World War II were so eager to buy jewelry, and fashion was just so exciting to them. Yet they didn't have a ton of money. So, costume jewelry, Coco Chanel was probably the first costume jewelry um, manufacturer or company to get that kind of going. The signed vintage, now vintage pieces. Coco Chanel was probably the first, and then there's so many that come after her, including Sarah Coventry. By about the 80s, well, going back, when you watch TV, if you ever watched the Carol Burnett show, or if you ever watched Queen for a Day, Sarah Coventry Jewelry was one of the advertisers on those shows, as well as the Walter Cronkite show and lots of other shows that you'll remember. They fully like took over the market of ABC, NBC, and CBS in terms of advertising in the 70s. That was sort of their heyday. But by the 80s, their sales were going flatter, and by 2009 they filed for bankruptcy. But there's still a lot of amazing Sarah Coventry pieces. If you want to come in a little bit closer, Danny, on this piece so you can see it, these pieces that are brooches look really nice on denim, so hopefully you can appreciate it on a denim jacket or any kind of blazer or blouse with a collar. But I just wanted to introduce those of you who are not familiar with Sarah Coventry. They're all signed on the back. And come see me at the San Diego Vintage Flea Market. I have lots of pins from different makers. Sarah Coventry was actually manufactured in Providence, Rhode Island, where I'm hoping to go because it's the manufacturing flashpoint for a lot of these vintage costume jewelry companies. Going to be going in October, so I'll have some photos of that experience. But come and see me, San Diego Vintage Flea Market. The next market is July 3rd, and our hours are changing. They'll be from 10 to 3, 10 to 4 from now on instead of 9 to 3. So come and check us out. Take care. Bye.